Guys, let me hit you with a question that might make you shift in your chair a little. What if the secret to stronger, longer lasting erections wasn't in a pill, a pump, or a pricey supplement, but in a simple, natural oil you can find at almost any store? Yeah, you heard me right. Castor oil. The same old school oil your grandma might have used for belly aches could actually be the hidden key to reviving your performance in the bedroom. And no, I'm not joking. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, "Come on, nothing that cheap and natural could work," let me ask you this. How many years have men been tricked into believing that the only answer lies in expensive blue pills that come with side effects longer than your grocery list? The truth is, nature often hides solutions in plain sight. Castor oil has been around for centuries, and while most people only think about it for digestion or skin care, very few know about this one surprising pressure point on the body that, when massaged with castor oil, could naturally boost blood flow where it matters most. Think about it. If your arteries and circulation are like clogged plumbing, do you pour in chemicals, or do you use something that gently cleans, restores, and reopens the flow? In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly where this spot is, how to use castor oil the right way, and why so many men over 50 are shocked at the results they're getting. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll never look at this humble little bottle of oil the same way again. Today, I'm breaking down something that might sound a little unusual at first. Why rubbing castor oil on a specific spot could naturally help strengthen your erections and restore your confidence in the bedroom. And listen, I know that sounds like one of those too good to be true late-night infomercials, but stick with me because I'll show you the science, the step-by-step method, and the daily routine you can easily add to your life. Now here's why you should even listen to me. I've worked with countless men dealing with low testosterone, sluggish circulation, and bedroom frustrations that they'd rather keep hidden. And time again, I've seen that the men who get results are the ones who go back to natural, science-backed foundations instead of chasing quick fixes. And let me be clear, this isn't about becoming a teenager again. You're wiser now, you've earned your years, and your partner doesn't want a boy anyway. They want a man who's confident, dependable, and still knows how to show up where it matters. So in this video, I'll take you from the problem most men are silently struggling with, to the simple explanation of why it happens, all the way to the natural solution you can start tonight. Most men over 40, and especially over 50, start noticing things just aren't the same in the bedroom. You might still feel desire, but when it's time to perform, the response isn't always there. Or maybe it's there at first, but it doesn't stay the way you want it to. Sound familiar? Now here's the kicker. Most guys immediately assume, it's just my age. I'm too old for this. This is what happens. But that's not actually true. What's really happening is a mix of poor circulation, hormonal shifts, and lifestyle factors that quietly pile up over the years. Think about it. When you were 25, you could skip sleep, eat junk, barely exercise, and your body still bounced back. Fast forward to your 50s, and suddenly every choice adds up. The arteries that deliver blood to your heart, brain, and yes, your private parts, are no longer as flexible as they used to be. They stiffen, they clog, they slow down. And without proper blood flow, well, you already know what that means. And here's the other layer: stress. Men in their 40s, 50s, and beyond are juggling careers, family responsibilities, maybe even aging parents. Your mind is always on, and stress hormones like cortisol are the enemy of testosterone. You can't be in fight or flight mode and romance mode at the same time. It just doesn't work. But because men don't like talking about these issues, we end up suffering in silence. We joke about it, we make excuses, or worse, we avoid intimacy altogether. And the real tragedy? Our partners notice. They may not say it outright, but they feel the distance, the hesitation, the lack of confidence. Here's another misconception. Many men think, if I just pop a pill, I'll be fine. And sure, the little blue pill might work for a while. But pills don't solve the underlying issue. They just force blood into the area temporarily. Over time, they stop being as effective, and the side effects can be brutal. Headaches, dizziness, vision changes, even heart problems. So the real problem isn't your age or bad luck. The real problem is that your body's natural circulation system has slowed down, and your hormones aren't being supported. And until you tackle the root cause, you'll always be chasing short-term fixes. But here's where things get interesting. Because nature actually provides tools that support your circulation, reduce inflammation, and help your body respond the way it used to. And one of the simplest, most overlooked tools is something that costs less than a fast food meal: castor oil. Sounds wild, right? But when you combine the properties of castor oil with a very specific spot on the body that controls blood flow, you suddenly have a natural method that works with your body instead of against it. And trust me, when blood starts flowing again like it should, your partner is going to notice faster than they notice you forgot to take the trash out. Stick with me, because in just a second, I'm going to explain why this problem happens in the first place, and then show you exactly how castor oil fits into the picture. So, let's break this down in plain English. Why do erections get weaker as men get older? At its core, an erection is really just a plumbing and pressure problem. Your brain sends the signal, your arteries widen, and blood rushes in to fill up the chambers of the penis. Think of it like inflating a balloon. When you're young, that balloon is brand new, stretchy, responsive, and fills up fast. But as you age, the hose delivering the air gets kinked, stiff, or clogged. So no matter how much you try, the balloon just doesn't inflate the way it used to. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Circulation slows down, the arteries narrow due to cholesterol buildup, inflammation, and years of wear and tear. Less blood flow means weaker erections. Testosterone drops. This hormone isn't just about muscle or energy, it's the spark plug for libido and performance. Without enough of it, your brain doesn't even send the right signals. Nerves get sluggish. Think of the nerves as the Wi-Fi connection between your brain and your body. Over time, that signal can weaken, especially if you've dealt with diabetes, high blood pressure, or stress. Now, here's where castor oil enters the picture. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, which is a natural anti-inflammatory and circulation booster. When applied to certain areas, it helps increase blood flow, reduce stiffness, and support healing in the tissue. It's like giving your blood vessels a spa treatment so they can relax and open up again. And the spot I mentioned earlier? Without giving away the whole secret yet, let's just say it's a pressure point connected to your body's circulation pathways. By massaging castor oil into this spot, you're basically telling your blood vessels, hey, loosen up, let the flow happen. Here's a simple way to think about it. Imagine your body is like a highway system. Over the years, traffic builds up, accidents, blockages, slow drivers. Castor oil is like sending in road workers who clear out the mess, repaint the lines, and open up the lanes again. Suddenly, traffic moves smoothly, and everything downstream benefits. So it's not that your body can't perform anymore, it's that it needs the right maintenance. And when you give it that maintenance naturally, without chemicals, you unlock performance you thought was gone for good. And now that you understand why this problem happens, let's get into the part you've been waiting for, the step-by-step solution you can start using tonight. All right, gentlemen, time for the part you've been waiting for, the actual solution. Remember, this isn't about popping pills, chasing fads, or believing in miracle cures. This is about using something natural, affordable, and simple to bring life back into your circulation. We're going to break it down into 3 key steps so you can remember it easily. Think of it as your bedroom insurance policy. And trust me, your partner will cash in on it faster than they cash your paycheck. Step 1. The power of castor oil. Apply to the right spot. Why it matters. Castor oil is packed with compounds that help reduce inflammation, stimulate circulation, and relax blood vessels. But the secret isn't just the oil itself. It's where you apply it. How to do it. Take a few drops of castor oil, warm it slightly by rubbing it between your palms, and massage it onto the lower abdomen, just below the belly button. This area sits directly over important arteries and lymphatic points that influence blood flow to the pelvic region. Spend at least 2 to 3 minutes gently rubbing in circular motions. Funny aside, and no, this isn't about painting your stomach like it's a piece of toast. This is about sending your blood vessels a wake-up call. Step 2. Target the pressure point. Unlock circulation. Why it matters. There's a specific acupressure point known to influence pelvic blood flow. It sits about 3 fingers below your belly button, often referred to in Eastern medicine as the sea of energy. Stimulating this spot with castor oil helps release tension, improve circulation, and balance hormones. How to do it. Once the oil is absorbed, place 2 or 3 fingers on that exact point. Apply steady but comfortable pressure for 30 to 60 seconds, then release. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. Over time, this builds a mind-body connection that trains your circulation pathways to respond faster. Funny aside, think of it like pressing the reset button on your body. Only this one doesn't come with a spinning hourglass on your computer screen. Step 3. Movement for momentum. Seal the deal. Why it matters. Applying oil and pressing points is powerful, but movement locks it in. Blood flow improves most when the muscles act like pumps. Without movement, even the best oil won't do much. How to do it? After your castor oil massage, spend 3 to 5 minutes doing simple pelvic floor contractions. Yes, the same Kegels you've probably laughed about before. Tighten the muscles you'd use to stop urinating midstream. Hold for 5 seconds, then relax. Aim for 10 to 15 reps. This builds stronger pelvic muscles, which directly control erections. Look at it this way. If women can do Kegels at yoga class without shame, then you can do them in the comfort of your own living room. Individually, each step is helpful. But together, they create a powerful chain reaction. Castor oil opens the highway. The pressure point clears the traffic jam. The pelvic floor exercises push the cars forward. This trifecta restores healthy blood flow, strengthens the muscles responsible for maintaining firmness, and gives your body the natural boost it's been missing. And the best part? This doesn't require a prescription. It doesn't wreck your wallet, and it doesn't come with side effects that make you wonder if the trade-off is even worth it. Pro tip: try doing this routine in the evening, before bed. Not only does it set the stage for better performance, but castor oil also promotes relaxation, which helps reduce stress hormones. Basically, you're killing 2 birds with 1 oil. And trust me, stick with this, and your partner is going to notice. In fact, they might be more motivated to remind you to keep doing it than you are. Now that you've got the 3-step method, let's put it into an easy daily routine you can actually stick to without feeling like it's a second job. Now here's where most men slip up. They try something once, don't notice a massive overnight change, and then give up. The truth is, your body works on consistency, not one-time miracles. That's why turning these steps into a mini routine is the real game changer. Here's how you make it stick. Warm up, 90 seconds. Before bed, put 3 to 4 drops of castor oil in your palm, rub to warm it up, and massage your lower abdomen in gentle circles. Don't rush it. Think of it as priming the pump. Pressure point reset, 2 minutes. Move to that acupressure spot, 3 fingers below the belly button. Apply steady pressure, hold for 30 seconds, release, and repeat 3 to 5 times. This trains the circulation pathways to stay responsive. Pelvic floor pump, 3 minutes. Finish with Kegels, 10 to 15 contractions, holding each for 5 seconds, then relaxing. Imagine this as the finishing touch that seals in all the benefits of the oil and pressure point. That's it. In less than 7 minutes a day, you've created a circulation-boosting, hormone-supporting, performance-enhancing routine. And because it's short, you can actually stick to it. Think of it like a 3-course meal: appetizer, oil massage, main dish, pressure point, and dessert, pelvic floor pump. Only this menu doesn't add calories. It burns excuses. The beauty of this sequence is that it doesn't just help with performance. Over time, men often report better sleep, lower stress, and even improved digestion because the abdominal area is so central to overall health. And here's a bonus tip. Keep your bottle of castor oil in a spot you can't miss, like next to your toothbrush. That way, you're reminded every night. Because let's be honest, the only thing worse than forgetting your routine is forgetting your anniversary. Now, before you rush off and expect fireworks tonight, let me be real with you. This isn't a magic button. You're not going to wake up tomorrow as Superman, ready to bend steel and break records. Nature doesn't work that way, and honestly, that's a good thing. Here's what you can expect. Within the first week, most men notice subtle changes. Better relaxation, deeper sleep, maybe even a little more energy in the morning. By weeks 2 to 4, the real progress starts showing. Firmer, more reliable erections, improved stamina, and a noticeable boost in confidence. Think of it like going to the gym. You don't lift weights once and walk out looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but give it consistent effort, and the results build layer by layer. Same principle here. Consistency beats intensity. And let me stress this, everyone's body is different. Some men respond faster while others take a little longer. Age, diet, stress levels, and existing health conditions all play a role. So don't compare your journey to anyone else's. This is about you and your progress. But here's the guarantee. If you give this routine an honest shot, your body will respond. Your blood flow will improve, your confidence will rise, and your partner will notice the difference. And if nothing else, you're improving your overall circulation and health, which means you're winning either way. So remember, patience and consistency. It's not about instant results, it's about lasting results. Now, if you really want to speed things up and lock in long-term results, let's talk about some lifestyle add-ons. Think of these as bonus upgrades to your castor oil routine. Hydration. Blood is mostly water. If you're dehydrated, your circulation slows down. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day. A good rule? If your urine looks like iced tea, you're late to the party. Exercise. You don't need to run marathons. Just 20 to 30 minutes of walking, light weights, or even climbing stairs helps pump fresh blood into the arteries that matter most. Movement is medicine. Nutrition. Ditch the heavy processed foods that clog arteries and swap in leafy greens, healthy fats, and lean proteins. Basically, if your plate looks like a rainbow, your circulation will thank you. Stress management. Stress kills desire faster than anything. Try deep breathing, meditation, or even just unplugging from your phone. Yes, your body deserves more attention than your notifications. Do these simple add-ons, and you'll notice changes faster. It's like upgrading from regular TV to HD. You can still watch the show either way, but one is way clearer and way better. Bottom line, treat your body better than you treat your phone battery, and it'll give you more charge where it counts. So let's wrap this up, fellas. We've covered why performance issues really happen, the natural science behind it, and the simple 3-step castor oil method that can bring your confidence back without pills or side effects. Add in a few lifestyle tweaks: hydration, movement, nutrition, stress control, and you've got a formula that works with your body, not against it. Now here's what I want you to do. Try this routine for the next couple of weeks, and then drop a comment below about your experience. I read every single one, and I'll reach out because your journey might just inspire someone else who's struggling in silence. And don't forget, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. That's how we keep building this community of men who take charge of their health. And stay tuned, because in my next video, I'm going to expose the one everyday food that's secretly sabotaging your testosterone. Trust me, you're probably eating it right now.